I just walked into the studio when you guys were shooting some videos for your new single, Pink Panther. So I was gonna say, what was kind of your influence on making that track, and what helped you going throughout the process of the song making?
That was actually one of the first songs that I released like by myself that I wrote and completed by myself. Um, and it's a song about catching somebody doing something that they're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, so when I heard the beat initially, the first thing I was thinking of was like these old detective movies and like, sneaking behind somebody and catching them in the act. And so that's the idea of the song. It's kind of fun, but I imagine it's like um, kind of laughing through the heartbreak a
yeah,
little bit and trying to make fun of it, but it's definitely a song about catching somebody doing something.
yeah, like
Um,
being sneaky.
yeah, very much so. It's out everywhere. It's been out for a little while now, but it's one of my favorite songs that I've done. So
Yeah, I definitely think that's valid to put something where you could kind of like twist it instead of being heartbroken about something. You could kind of like laugh about it or use another emotion to help you out with it. I would say, is there anything that sometimes helps you with writer block if you do like face writer's block or anything when you're making a song process? Is there things that's like, or sometimes you go through a moment where it's like hard to make a song or
yeah.
hard to write? Do you ever like experience that?
Oh, for sure. Definitely. I like to kind of let things breathe for a little while. So if I'm having some trouble, I'll like give it a second and maybe come back to it or start working on something else or um for the most part, or just really drawing from like my life and my experiences. I feel
Yeah,
like everything that I write is very authentic to like what I'm actually like something that I've gone through. So I kind of just draw from that if I'm ever a little stuck.
yeah, 100%. So you would say a lot of the music that you do make is music about like your life experiences and
Yeah.
things that you just went through while growing up, or is it kind of just all around aspects of your life?
I think it's just a collection of experiences and things that I've gone through in my life. Maybe even like stories that my friends have told me, or just a collection of the different experiences that I've had in life, or I've heard about in life, or just
Yeah,
yeah. I feel like emotionally and stuff like that, we all kind of go through the same thing. So it's kind of cool to be able to put it in music and
yeah.
share something with people.
100% being like related to the fans.
Yeah,
So they'll
exactly.
tap in and listen to it, be like, dang, I felt the same exact way.
Yeah, well, I've been through the same thing.
Yeah.
Or yeah, exactly.
Is there a type of like I would say experience that you like to talk about more? Like, is there certain things where you're like, yo, like I can't wait to make a song on this?
Okay, not that I can't wait, but a majority of my songs do end up being like heartbreak songs. I'm a romantic.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm a love girl, so they always end up being like love songs, heartbreak songs. I'm trying to venture out a little bit because nobody wants to be sad all the time.
yeah, 100%.
But yeah, I think I do gravitate to like love songs and to romance and stuff like
Hmm.
that.
And I think that's definitely dope though, like how I was saying earlier with twisting it to be like more of a humor aspect. So it's
Yeah,
like because you could talk about love in so many different ways.
yeah.
So I feel like it's definitely good to share light on different ways that you could kind of maneuver through it. Do you think that like your music specifically helps you or helps the people that listen to it while going through heartbreaks and things like that?
Yeah, for sure. Music is like a release for me. It's an outlet. So when I'm making the songs, it's like I'm getting those feelings out, and then hopefully other people are listening to them, and it's something that they feel, and that they were maybe feeling they didn't have the words for it or something like that. So it's helping me, and I hope it can help
Yeah.
somebody else as well.
Definitely dope. And I'll say, is there any like main message that you have in the music or like a type of mission that you have with like the music in general, like doing music, or is it kind of something you just do because you love it? Or is there like a deeper meaning where you're like, I want to put on for this reason?
I mean, I think I want to make people feel good. It makes me feel good. Music makes me feel good. It gives me peace. It makes me feel happy. And so if I can give that feeling to other people as well, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
So
definitely
that's
dope.
the main focus.
Yeah, I relate to that as well. And that's why I like to listen to music like that as well because it's a feel good music. And why
Mhm,
wouldn't you want to feel good? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Sometimes people listen to music, you might wake up and listen to drill all day or certain music that's kind of like negative
yeah.
aspects. You know what I'm saying? It kind of might steer you a certain way of thinking throughout the
But
day.
even that, there's emotions in it. And so
Yeah,
it's like music can pull on your emotions. And so being able to have that effect on people is just it's a cool skill to have.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
just being able to pull on people whichever way it might
Yeah,
be.
exactly.
But do you think that there is certain music that might have more of like a negative influence on like anyone listening to it, or do you kind of think it's the way that you interpret it?
I think it's how you take it. I think music is up for interpretation. So
Yeah.
it's how you take it. So
Is there music that you listen to that's not in the genre of music that you make? Like, is there like certain artists where you're like, yo, I love listening to this?
I listen to a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I would like to say I try to listen to a little bit of everything. So
Hmm.
I enjoy hip hop music. I like rock. I like, Beyonce just did her country thing. So
Yeah.
we're on a little country bag right now. Um, but yeah, I think I like a little bit of everything.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to be knowledgeable about a little bit of everything. I'm not there yet, but
Yeah.
yeah, eventually
So
I will be.
is there certain genres or other genres that you have tried where you're like, all right, let me try this and see how I sound making like a rock track or a different type of song?
It's on the list. Yeah, I'm gonna write a rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna be
You're
good.
gonna show them some
Oh
bars.
my god. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be really good. And I would love to do a rock song at some point. But
Yeah.
R&B, rap, and then my rock song.
I got
Yeah,
you. So
yeah,
kind of
that's the
like go
goal.
through the motions, like
Yeah,
let it feel out first. Let me try this. Let me try
yeah.
this
But I
first.
want to be able to touch every genre.
Yeah,
So that's
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 definitely dope.
that's my goal.
It's good to be like to be a jack of all trades and it's kind of be universal with it because
Hmm.
you never know. Like I know you do R&B and that's dope, and let's say you do something else out of your lane and it just takes off somehow.
Yeah,
Like you literally never know how it will work.
yeah, it's good having your hand like kind of in everywhere you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. Can't have all your eggs in one basket.
exactly.
Separate it out. Is there any quotes that I would say like you live by or like certain quotes that always stick to you that you would want to share?
I have like a scripture on my arm, and it's basically to just cast your anxieties on God. I'm a nervous person,
Yeah,
and so just trying to not focus on those anxieties is it's easier said than done.
definitely.
But yeah, I have it on my arm,
Yeah.
so that's
Nah, that's fire. And I feel like you definitely you sound comfortable when you're talking on interview and everything and when you're
thank
doing
you,
your music. So I feel like we wouldn't even be able to tell if you were
thank
nervous.
you very much.
And
Thank
I
you.
also feel like we're going into like the nervousness, like something that I heard is you could flip the nervousness because it's like the same chemical compounds of being excited. So it's like instead of being nervous, you could flip that to being excited and be like, hey, I want you to go do this instead of being like, dang, I don't want it to go
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a flip of the coin. You could be on this side or this side.
It's perspective.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
perspective. So
yeah.
you'll say, because I knew you had the verse, would you say that you're big on God or a believer, or is there what's that kind
Um,
of background for you?
That's
Whole
another
nother
interview.
topic.
But I think I'd like to believe that there's a reason for everything.
Yeah.
And so me making my music and me singing was like there's a reason why I have this talent and why I'm able to do the things that I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I'm very blessed and very grateful for it. So
Yeah. It's like you were called, you were put into this position. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? Because
Yeah.
not everybody has their talent in their own way.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we might not want to realize that. And then it just hits us and then you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You just start going with it.
It's very much making music feels like something I have to do. Like I wouldn't be able to stop if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And so that has to be for
A
a reason,
reason.
for a purpose. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fire. If you want, we're gonna wrap this up. It's Frost with CTG. And I'll say just give them your social so they can tune in at any new songs that's coming out.
It's Kayla Nelia, KaylaNelia on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, any other app. But yeah, Kayla Nelia.
That's fire. Tap in.
All right.